What's up, Planeswalkers? Another day, another deck, and today we got a deck that was a Life Gain Tournament winner from a Standard Showdown, that's right, revolving around Amalia, Lunar Convocation, Zoraline. We got all these, original cards here. We've seen this deck before, but now it's Luis Pompous Pillager. It's added a little bit more fuel to the fire along with Life Gain Burn. So let's see if this really pushes us over the top. We got a couple of removal spells as well. Let's get right on into it. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. We are on our way to 1,800 subscribers now. I think this is a good enough hand for us to keep here. We got some removal. We got Essence Channelers. I think we keep this 7. And see what opponents got for us, because that's really what it's going to boil down to. What opponents got and what we're kind of dealing with there. That, this deck is good, but sometimes it doesn't always do what it can, mostly because opponents don't have a lot of creatures nowadays. I saw that recently. Somebody was talking about it. They're saying they find it funny how more so nowadays it's just playing, playing solitaire a lot more often with the omniscience decks and things like that. So people are absolutely not wrong. We're facing a mirror matchup though, so maybe we can squeeze by for this one. Well, they have to get lost also, so we have to get lost. Okay, Zoraline coming down. And hopefully they can't get rid of something else again here. Hinterland Sanctifier. And opponent's got something. Yep, another get lost. Okay, opponent's got all the answers today. Well, I think we go Essence Channeler. We can hold up the get lost, but let's just get rid of, well, no, I'm going to hold it. I was going to say, let's get rid of theirs, but I'm actually going to go ahead and try to pump up and look at the top card. So we got Luis coming. That's going to be okay for us. Okay. I like our odds currently, but I mean, they kind of have the same odds, so I guess it's really just 50-50 at this point because they're playing the same deck. Enduring Innocence, okay. I mean, they must have watched the same Dr. Ruckus video I did, I think we throw down the Concealed Courtyard here. We want to try and get the most out of our Luis. So maybe we just pump up our creature with our map token, but no, I'm going to gain some life. Let's get the Essence Channeler to increase its total. Swing in. If they block, I'm a little bit worried. If they don't, then I think we're in a good spot. No blocks yet? Okay. I think we're okay here. We'll have to see. They got 5, so they might have a Starscape Cleric of their own. There it is. I was going to say, I know I'm waiting because I have that too. Well, yeah, I guess we just Cleric, and then we've got a life gain creature, so hopefully we can just get them. I don't know. Swing in, we gain 4 off of the Luis. They lose 2, so they lose 6 total. I think we lose this. I don't think we can pull this out. But I guess we'll see. Never know. Okay, opponent's throwing 1 block. Are no blocks. Okay, so they go down to 4. Dang, too bad it wasn't for each life. I know that would be so broken, but they go down to 2. We're at 20 life. I think they got enough here, though. Because they have their Enduring Innocence. I mean, this is going to be so bad, isn't it? They have another... We're cooked. We're done. We're done. We're done. This is our deck now. Look, that's how our deck should perform. What I'm curious about is how are we just trading life back and forth? And the Haliya? Okay. We're just trading the same life back and forth here. Because now when they attack, they're going to gain some life off of the Enduring Innocence. I mean, they don't even have to. Yeah, they have enough to kill us. Wild. Well, I mean, hey, we got there. On to the next matchup. Well, they got there, I should say. We were just there in general. Alright, I think this is a decent hand for us. Let's see how it treats us, if it will hopefully treat us right. Okay, white-blue. Not my favorite, but let's see what we get here. I think we gotta go Essence Channeler. Essence Channeler lets us kind of build up whenever we gain life, and especially with the Aerith. I know Essence Channeler isn't a legendary creature, but it allows us to go ahead and just kind of have that little backup. If they happen to kill the Essence Channeler first, then we can go ahead and pump up the Aerith, and then we can pump up a creature like the Luis or something, you know? And Concealed Courtyard. Yeah, I definitely think we want to go ahead and Aerith Gainsborough here. Opponent got a counterspell. Well, the real question, do they want to use a nowhere to write, or yeah, no more lies on that? Well, we're facing Esper. They have Judgment. I was going to say they have board wipes. They have different things that could cause issues. I think we go Luis here. Pump it up 2. Gain an extra life. Opponent's down to 12. Beza coming down. Well, we got the Bitter Triumph here. Ooh, and an Aerith. So I think we can go Aerith first to gain a life, put a counter. I was say maybe we Starscape, but no, I think Aerith is best. So Aerith first, gain a life, do that. Pay 3 life. Get rid of the Beza. Now swing, we gain another life. Hopefully opponent doesn't have another Day of Judgment. Our Case of the Uneaten Feast is online though, so if they do get rid of all of our creatures, we can just go ahead and sacrifice this and cast them from our graveyard. Beza coming down. That specifically with Luis the Pompous Pillager is amazing. Opponent is at 16, so we can go ahead and Starscape Cleric here. Go ahead and get some extra life. Ping opponent, put some tokens, and then yeah, this is about to hurt opponent. Let's throw down the Multiversal Passage so that next turn if we need to cast our Luis, we can go ahead and do 4 for it. They are going to throw some blocks, so we're going to lose our Luis, that's fine. But there's about to be some triggers here. So Aerith pump up, deal some damage, and pass. Show me Day of Judgment, opponent. Show me the Day of Judgment. You know you want to. Stock up, okay. Stock up. They left one blue untapped. Okay, so they probably have a No More Lies, which would be good for them. I think we use this case now. I think we force out the counterspell if they have it, and we can just go ahead and do our Luis for a bunch here. Maybe this is the wrong answer, but I feel like they have a No More Lies because they're holding something up. There we go. That's fine by me. Nice. We can go ahead and swing now. Opponent's going to have to block. We're going to gain 8. They're going to lose 2 additional because we gained some life. Even if they board wipe here, we are still in a decent position because we have the Enduring Innocence, and then if they kill that, then we can play, you know, other creatures later, draw cards, things like that. Singularity Rupture. Okay. Well, yeah, we kind of knew it was coming, so we got opponent down to 3. Can they hold out? What are they going to do? So let's Enduring Innocence first, then into Hinterland Sanctifier. Gain a life, or not gain a life, draw a card, throw down a starting tower, or town, starting town. Jeez, been looking at too many cards recently, y'all. And another Singularity Rupture. Ooh, opponent might get away with this. Well, we got an Amalia, so they can't target our creature directly. We also have an Essence Channeler. No way does opponent have a 3rd board wipe in a row. There's absolutely no way. Also, I just noticed the map under there. For Fibble Tip. Okay, get lost. Come on, opponent, what you gonna do? Because they can't target it. They have to pay 3 life. We can go ahead and pump up. Basically, this map token is the biggest part of the game right now. Is it something good? They're going to 3 steps ahead, draw 2 cards. Okay, opponent, what'd you get? Nothing. Just like that, we're into the wrap-up. So, let me know what y'all think of this Orzhov Tournament deck list. Do you think it was good enough for best of 1? Do you like this deck? And does Lewis or Moreland, however you identify it, really push it over the top? Let me know in the comments. And if you have any decks you want me to try, please leave them there. And once again, first and foremost, last but not least, you are doing everything right today, and you matter. Goodbye.